Hey guys, welcome to episode 8 of Stonehearth. It's been a little bit. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch, trying to get those videos out and build up a little bit of a backlog there. So I haven't touched this too much recently, but I remember most of what happened, and those vegetable stews look real weird. I guess that makes sense. These are probably carrots, and then you've got just a normal stew in there. But yeah, it's been a little bit. I think I'll be able to pick it up real quick though. It's a pretty straightforward game. I just don't remember exactly what I was working on. I think I was trying to get my mason up, and it looks like I've done that. Yeah, so please make it black. I don't know when this happened. I honestly don't remember when I leveled up my mason. But let's get a blacksmith hammer going so we can start dealing with metal. That's cool, and then after that we just need a potter. So let's maybe try to figure out how to get clay. If that's... is it implemented? Yeah, okay. Or is it... maybe I can check like this. Oh, it's an upgrade from Mason. Interesting. So... maybe clay is in that menu? No, that would be silly. It's not like Dwarf Fortress where you make clay. Sorry to do that already, so early in the episode. But it's not like Dwarf Fortress where you just run some water over dirt and then it's muddy. Rocks do not dissolve in water generally. So, clay's gotta be by dirt, so maybe I just need to dig, you know? I should just dig. So, we're gonna do that somewhere. Where are we gonna do that? Over here, maybe? Have a dig site? Yeah, why not? Let's clear it out. There we go. Ooh, invaders. What do we got? Oh, like a lot of things. Let's slow down game time. They're real weak, but there's a lot of them. Entlings. Okay, we fought these before. Nope, don't care. It seems like it's more... there's no real point to buy anything. Doesn't seem like it ever helps. I mean, it helps, potentially, but I don't see the purpose. Trees are not exactly uncommon. Stone is not exactly uncommon. Maybe if you're on a particular map that doesn't have one of the resources. But, like, why would you do that? Why would you go on a map that doesn't have a resource? Why wouldn't you just try to get a little bit of everything? It seems like you can get a big enough map to do that. Oh, we got some wolves. Are these enemies? I don't know what they're doing. So I guess there were two hearths over here that we've killed. Interesting. Alright, well. Let them clear the trees. I think there was another tree. Yeah, I wanted to clear this one too. Get rid of that. Just some pruning. I would like to get another worker. Footman level 3. Power spike. Powerful overhead swing. Double damage. Okay, cool. Let's keep building our wall. Place item. Wall. Let's get right in there. I know I mentioned this in the last episode, I think. I'm not sure which direction they're supposed to face, and right now I don't care. Maybe I do care. But I don't think I should care, because I don't think it matters. I think that's just something that every building has, and you just do whatever you want with it. It rotates the texture. Okay. Whatever. You can see where it changes right here, because you've got this little... the one sticking up on each one. Instead of being like that, it's they're right next to each other. Alright. So, we're getting there. I think from here we're going to want to curve it up. Yep, that's the right place. And then keep going. And then when we get to a place where we're happy with having the gate, we'll put the gate there. I think it should actually be here. put the gate right there. And we'll put that last wall that we have right next to it. Our wall's coming along. Kind of nice. Having a barrier. I don't know that it matters, but, you know, it's there. It's better than not having one, I suppose. It's mostly aesthetics at this point. Cut down those trees. Let's go back up to a higher speed here. Got some stone to bring back, but I don't care right now. I'm mostly concerned with the blacksmith, so let's promote someone to do blacksmithing, because then we can get cool stuff. Alright. What do we think it uses? You know what? Sangreal. I know that's not her name, but I'm going to say it that way because it's funny. You can be a blacksmith, because your stats are even, so whatever. I don't know. I don't know what they do anyway, so screw it. Alright, let's slow down. And then figure out getting you geared up. Can make an anvil and a forge, so let's make both. Starting with the forge, because we'll need to make ingots, I think. Yeah, ingots. That seems typical. And then using the forge, we will make, what is that, iron ingot? Alright, metal. Any metal ingot, okay. Tin? I guess. What do I have more of? I have more tin, so make that, and then make that. That should work. And then go to place furniture. Hopefully she's already built it. She has not. I think this is her. No. Well, I'm sure we'll see it when it pops up. I don't know where. Maybe the blacksmith. Yeah, there she is. Yep. Let's see what she uses. Something that I can't see? Oh no. Did she build it and put it in there? No, she's still building it. Okay, she's getting supplies. And now she's putting them down, hammering on them, and we have a forge. Nice work. Now we're going to place that so she can get to work on the next thing. Rotate that. Oh, that's kind of cool. It has like a thingy on the side. Let's put it on this side. We're kind of pushing out kind of far here. I'd rather have it in front of the stockpiles. Even though there's crates in the other direction, that's fine. Nicely done. Now, are you going to do the tin? No, you're going to put away food. That's fine. I don't think we queued up much more cooking. Armed goblin. Single armed goblin. Ulan the Earnest. I have noticed that these are named, I just haven't been reading them out. You are gonna lose this fight, buddy. Sorry. I don't know why, like, why are they attacking me? Is this, I mean, I know everyone, all the fantasy stuff is just like, oh, it's in their nature to do this, but I don't necessarily buy into that. Is there an economic crisis in their civilization and they need to steal to survive? Have they lost the technology to get to where they are? They clearly know how to make weapons that were not made by us, because I can't make weird-looking cleaver things. That's my guess, anyway. I don't know. It's just interesting. I'm sure there's much less to it than I'm making of it, but it'll be interesting if there's like a story or something. Or, you know, just not necessarily a story, just like reasons for things happening. I like it when there's reasons for things and it's not just entirely random or doesn't have any particular justification. Okay, so we can make like metal armor. That's real cool. And I think everything kind of takes ingots. It's not really ore. Ore is not used for much of anything. I know there were a couple things before that I knew it was used for. But, is there anything that uses coal? Yeah, okay. Steel. Yeah, that's pretty typical. Interesting. So, we might as well just kind of like craft up tons of stuff. Vaults look interesting. Probably going to use those in the future. Bronze shields. That'll be a nice upgrade to our shields, which kind of suck right now. I think the next thing I'm going to do is finally use that stupid hunter's knife that I got when I started the game and do a trapper, since I can't figure out pottery yet. But for now, let's just build out everything. That'll be 11 pieces of copper. or copper ingots, and then for this we can do 15. Oop, not 151, 15 tin ingots. And that will hopefully level up our blacksmith enough to... Oh! Nice, that's really... Okay, so that's an interesting thing. Your first carpenter is free, but from there it's much more complex. You actually have to work your way up all the way to a blacksmith just to get the next thing. The next second, like if you want a second carpenter. I don't know why you would ever need a second carpenter. Maybe long term you need it, but like I don't see anything here that you'd need to maintain. Actually, I should level our carpenter up. Here, 18, so I can do 10 at least for sure. Let's do that, because I would like to make bows. That'd be kind of cool. I think at a certain point we don't really need more workers. We mostly just need art, not need, but would like promote people to be fighters. And food, I was gonna look at food. We can make savory meat stew. We don't have any meat, that's fine. Keep making, so you can make not 20, but 15. Yeah, make 15. And then animal feed I don't need right now. But that's kind of all that you can do, right? We can't do bread yet. Sack of flour, yeah, I'd like to be able to do bread. I just can't yet. Hammer that fire. Yeah. That's how you make ingots. You hammer fire. Man, you're lazy. You just drop a red hot ingot right on the ground right outside the forge because you're hungry. I don't know if I should be impressed that you were able to pick up the ingot so quickly, or that, or disappointed that you just dropped it right away. I don't think our dining room is big enough for all the people we have. Shall we build another one? Why not? We haven't built any buildings in a while. I am going to design new buildings. I know this is kind of boring right now. Everything's the same, but I recognize that this is going to be uneven. Okay, so now let's do this properly. If we want it to be even, it needs... You know what? Let's do this. No, let's not do that, because I don't want to actually start building that. So it's 2 blocks, so that means I need to fit it in, and then 2 blocks out. There we go. Finished editing, build. I'm going to need a bunch of stuff. I'll queue up 10 chairs, 2 wooden frames. Start there, and then do the rest piece by... Oop, wrong menu. Blacksmith is level 1. Nicely done. Wooden chair. Simple wooden chair. Give me 10. Then give me 2 wooden window frames. Close that. Didn't close. That's fine. Dining hall. 2 lanterns, 4 tables, and a door. 2 lanterns, 4 tables, and a door. 2 lanterns, get the door, and then 4 tables. I know we shouldn't expect everyone to eat at exactly the same time, so that's fine. But still, just the same, I'd like to have the capacity to allow them to do that if they so desire. I may have screwed up the wall. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of this for now. Because I want it to go out a little bit further. I think it's too tight to this. I'd like to have more room to walk around the buildings, you know? That's just nicer that way. Chef's doing his job. But yeah, I'm gonna design buildings for all the crafts, and then build like posts on them, so you can have a proper town, you know? Right now it's just kind of this. I'm not planning on doing a video for the designs of the house. I think it'd be better to see them as they get used, rather than seeing us build them. I think that'd be kind of boring. Also, I'd prefer to kind of take my time on it and get the details right, which is hard to do in a video like that. Just passing through, Trader 2, 4 farmer's hose, you bring a comfy bed. No, I'm fine. Alright, so I guess farming long term, it feels like it's more useful to get stuff for cloth than it is for for food. As odd as that sounds, like we seem fine on food and there's other sources of food. I know you can build a tree farm too, which is very strange, but you can do it. So let's, you know what, our workers are building this. They don't need to worry about having to do the not quarry, but like what would you call a dirt quarry? I don't even know if there's a word for that, but whatever that would be. Don't want to worry about that right now. Let's see what our blacksmith can do now that she's leveled up. She's still working on this stuff, so don't want to queue up too much. Oh nice, so to make bronze you just combine copper and tin. Bronze mace? I don't think that's the right choice. I think I can pretty much just skip straight up to like the steel stuff, because I'm gonna have the metal to do it, I suspect. Decorative scout gong. That is very interesting. I have no idea what this is. I think this is just like something to do for fun. Like a sorry, what I meant to say is this is just a decoration, I suspect. So let's go ahead. We're gonna have 15, but we're not gonna have... We have 8 now and we're only gonna make we're only gonna make 3 more, so that'll get us to 11, right? Yeah. So let's make 11. I think I did the math right. Yeah. You can get rid of the exclamation point. We know we're going to be able to make them. Hopefully that'll level us up enough to get iron. This appears to be a situation where I need to expand my dig operation. So I will be doing that soon. I need to use more workers, which means I need higher net worth, which means, I don't know, something. Let's check what our weaver can do. Maybe we can make some clothes. We were making thread. Okay, just turn that all into thread. We're gonna get a really awesome weaver. Hopefully it'll make them work faster, because it's taking a little bit here. So, what do you think? Can you do these in different colors? I'm sure you can in the long run. They'll probably do something similar to Minecraft, where you can kind of dye them or something, I don't know. But it's interesting right now, because you just have blue. I'm glad it's blue, but I wonder what they'll do for the rest of it to get the other colors. Or maybe it's in the game and I just haven't seen it yet. Could be a Potter thing. I know clay is sometimes used as a dye, I think. Not these days necessarily, but historically I think it's been used as dye before, I think. Right? I'm sure someone will yell at me if I'm wrong. Alright, can't do a stone oven yet. But I think we're going to be able to soon, because we're going to be making a lot of soup. So that'll be good. This is nice. We got a pretty functional town here. You know, things are going along, moving along rather slowly, because I'm not caring about net worth when I perhaps should, but just the same, it's going. Just want to build out that. And you know what? Let's indulge our OCD. Have these picked up so that I can turn them around the right way, facing out, since everything else is facing out. Might as well be consistent, right? Looks like most people are going to bed. We are going to need more communal housing, so we might be tied up building for a while longer. I'm going to preemptively look at what we need for that, so we're not waiting on stuff. It'll be a shared sleeping quarters. We need 2 lanterns, 4 beds, 1 door, 5 windows. So 4 lanterns, 8 beds. Let's start there. Wrong button. Let's actually start with the door. Oh, you're not even close to being done with all this crap. And I remember, for some reason, even though it's not what I intended to remember, I remember the window frames. I'm going to need 10. Queue those up, and then the last one was 4 wall-mounted thingies. Great. So we're going to have 2 doors, 8 beds, Yeah, that looks right. Cool. I remembered for once. Let's check out our masons. Our mason is not doing anything right now, so let's see how much stone we have and maybe thinking about building more walls. Yeah, we have plenty. Let's go ahead and build another 30 walls. Or fences, I guess. Looking at the name, I think there might be a reasonably good chance that fences are not the best thing to have for defense. Perhaps they're easy to get over, I don't know. A little worried that might be the case. And then let's queue up some cloth on our weaver, since we're making a crap ton of that stuff. Okay, we'll probably be able to do 30, I think. So we'll have that get made after. Leveled up our blacksmith, that's good, so let's queue up some more of that. More iron. We haven't done any digging, so we don't have any more materials for other stuff, but we can make one more copper ingot for some reason. We have how many copper ingots do we have? 11. Okay, so I did the math right, but if I make one more, then I can make one more. And then we can queue up. That's 9 iron ingots? Yeah, 9. Anyway, we had invaders. It's a Varanus, one of the lizard things. That's good, because we'll get some scaly skin or whatever. There was the power strike thing that he got. Yep. Oh, hey, we're gonna get someone. Good, very good. I need another worker. I could use a third worker. I promoted one, so we only were down to 2 for a while. So getting a third is very helpful. I would like to get a couple more. So I hope our net worth will continue to rise, which I suspect it will because we were crafting a ton of stuff. Yep, easy kill. Take that skin. Wonder if invaders are the only way to get that skin, or if they can like spawn naturally somehow. Oh well. Good to see, at the very least. So, things are moving along nicely. The second dining hall is, you know, it's getting there. We're full up on beds. Everyone has one bed. I know they don't necessarily have to sleep at the same time, and they all sleep for a relatively short period of time, but just the same, you don't want to have anyone sleeping on the floor, or on the dirt outside. It'd be much better... Wow, there's flowers that are growing on stone. Interesting. So I wonder what this is. Sand? Tin vein. Oh, okay, so there actually are veins of ore. See, but when I saw it, it was just like you're getting ore randomly. That is very interesting. Okay, I kind of want to see what happens there. This would be a very bad ladder, but I don't care. Go for it. And then from there, we're going to say... get everything. And start up here. Is that it? Yeah, that's the right block. Yep, I thought I clicked. There we go. Alright, that's a lot of work that I have queued up for pretty much everyone now. But that's okay. Dining hall's just about finished. The cook... When is the cook gonna level up? You're not making anything anymore, that's a problem. I don't like this. But you're helping in the farm. What can you do? Not much. I can make cornmeal, but not much. I'm kind of using the corn for soup. 5 little... yeah, that's the most we can make. I guess we'll do it. Blacksmith should be leveling up real quick, though. She's doing a lot of crafting. And hopefully there will be more materials for that soon, with all the mining going on. And then we can start looking into... There's only... Oh, there's 2 iron weapons. Interesting. To get a pike or a mace. I think I want to skip straight to steel. But... maybe iron no, I can't do it. They take leather. Can't do it yet. So I want a trapper, but... Okay, how about this? I will make the next person that comes in a trapper, or not, maybe not them, but like when we get another person, we will promote someone to be a trapper. But for now, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Made a lot of good progress. The wall kind of expanded out a bit. We got a second dining hall going up, almost done. Got a lot of stuff queued up, mining, and we got our blacksmith up and running. And we're working through our materials. I think this has been a very productive episode. So, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Take care.